The object of computer vision is a digital image, so first of all we should understand what a digital image is. We start from optical image. Optical image is 2D representation of a physical object obtained by propagation of light through some optical system, depicting object contours and features. As you can see from these three examples, optical systems can be very different. The first image is obtained with common camera. Second is obtained with fisheye lens camera and capture 180 degrees by 360 degrees hemisphere. The last image is an example of optical tomography, slice-based reconstruction of an object. But mostly we are working with simplest model, which is called the pinhole camera model. This is probably the first optical system which allows humans to capture the shapes of objects from projected light. The idea was already known to ancient Greeks. We have a dark room with a small hole in one wall. Light comes through the small hole and falls into the other wall, making an image. Human artists then can draw the contour of an object. Pinhole camera captures pencils of rays. All rays pass through a single point. This point is called center of projection or focal point. The image is formed on the wall, which is called image plane. During this perspective projection, the distortion of some properties of real-world objects are introduced. For example, the vertical lines are converging instead of being parallel. The exterior columns in a row of same columns appear larger. Such distortions come not from flaws of our optical system, but are inherent properties of perspective projection. This problem was first pointed out by Leonardo da Vinci himself. During image capturing, we obtained 2D images from 3D world. Thus, some information is discarded. What have we lost? We have lost angles and distances. The square table is not square in the image. The main property which is retained is linearity. If 3 points are located on a single line in 3D space, then their projections also lie on a single line. But in practice, this property also can be violated due to optical effects in lenses. Such effects is called radial distortions, and as a result straight lines are projected into slightly curved lines, or not so slightly if fisheye lenses are used. A modern digital camera is based on the same principle as pinhole model, but with complex optical system and digital sensor array instead of white wall. Digital sensor array gives us discrete representation of optical image. First, the spatial sampling is performed. Sensor array consists of a set of photosensitive elements on the rectangular grid. Each element measures the total light falling into the same element. So instead of continuous representation of optical image, we have only a set of samples on the grid. Then the continuous measurement of light energy is also discretized. So digital grayscale image is a 2D array where each value measures image brightness. Usually brightness value lie in interval from 0 to 1. We can code brightness value with 1 byte, so B is usually lie in interval from 0 to 255. We can also obtain better precision by coding B with more bits. In modern camera, usually from 10 to 16 bits are used.